In compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice has been given to all members of the governing body, the local source, and the Westfield Leader, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. This notice is also posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board. Let's stand for an invocation from Council President Turner.
Dear Lord, please keep all of our emergency service personnel, our police, fire, and rescue safe during this holiday season, as well as all of our residents in the borough. Guide us this evening so that our decisions will benefit all Mountainside residents. Amen.
Amen. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, let's start with a roll call, Martha.
Councilwoman Andre?
Here.
Councilman Yurkis?
Here.
Councilman Messler?
Here.
Councilman Mortimer?
Here.
Councilwoman Taylor?
Here.
Councilman Turner?
Here.
Okay, next, let's have the approval of the minutes for the regular and executive session meeting on November 20th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Yurkis?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Taylor?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have the approval of the minutes of the work and executive session meeting on December 4th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Yurkis?
Abstain?
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Taylor?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have some resolutions. We have 4 resolutions tonight for the appointment of new police officers in Mountainside. We're very proud to do that tonight. Boy, I never felt so safe in the council chambers as tonight. So let's get started with that. Council President Keith Turner is going to do Resolution 133-2018, and as we go through each resolution, we'd like to have the officer come up, and then you'll be sworn in.
Okay. Resolution 133-2018 will be the, as the mayor said, there's an appointment of 4 police officers this evening. Since there was 4 this evening, they all did very well during the interview process and the entire process as well. We are going to do them in alphabetical order. And having a last name T. Turner, it's unfortunate that, those of us that have those later names will always go last. So we're going to start with C. So Carleo gets lucky tonight. So that's 133-2018. Because we have an opening in the police department, we're going to appoint these police officers, starting with Officer Carleo as a probationary police officer with a starting salary of $43,189.43, even though they all agreed to work for substantially less.
Do we have a motion? Do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Yurkis?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Taylor?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Officer Carleo, you want to come forward? You have someone to hold the Bible for you, we hope.
Joe, give us a little background on the candidates as well. You have somebody that would like to hold the Bible for you? This Bible. Want to tell us a little bit about him, or?
Matthew's 25 years old, and he's going to soon complete his bachelor's degree in sociology. He's a graduate of the Essex County Police Academy, where he served as a commanding officer of his class, and he won the Merit Award. Holding the Bible is his mom, Lisa.
Just repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Matthew Carlett,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of police officer
perform all the duties of police officer
for the Borough of Mountainside.
for the Borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Don't stab.
She's allowed.
Okay, you're allowed to stab him. We need a Band-Aid.
Uh-oh.
Close enough.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
congratulations. Congratulations. Want to turn?
Get a picture of the family for the newspapers, too. Why don't you get a picture for the newspapers?
I need you to sign this too, here. Picture right over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, give your hand.
Yeah, come on, whole gang.
Newspapers,
Or
yes,
some-
behind you. Behind you. And another one, yes.
Welcome to Mountainside.
Yes.
Want to do next one from
Okay,
down
next
there?
is 134-2018. It's going to be the appointment of Jonathan R. Hagan, also as a probationary police officer, also at the same starting salary of $43,189.43. And Mr. Hagan, come on up.
You need a second and a vote, please?
Oh, we need a
Second.
Second and a vote,
motion, we need a
please.
second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Zierke?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Yeah. Joe. Keith?
Wrong way.
Over.
Oh, yeah,
Wait a minute. Other right hand.
confused.
Jonathan is 25 years old and served in the U.S. Navy. Upon his enlistment in the U.S. Navy, he received a contract to enter the U.S. Navy SEALs training. Once in the Navy, Jonathan completed 3 months of the SEALs blood training held in Coronado, California, before a sports injury he received during the training prevented him from going further. John continued to serve as a hospital corpsman in the U.S. Navy, and during his time he competed in the Navy regional wrestling team. John has an associate's degree in criminal justice and will soon complete an associate's degree in history, and has plans to earn his bachelor's and master's degree down the road. John graduated from the Morris County Police Academy, 12th out of 43 recruits in his class. Holding the Bible will be his fiancee, Jess.
I state your name.
I, Jonathan Hagan,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
perform
all duties of police officer
all duties of police officer
for the Borough of Mountainside.
for the Borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, sir.
All right. Congratulations.
Keith? One more time.
All right. Welcome to Mountainside.
Resolution 135-2018, appointment of Nicholas A. Hussey, police officer, probationary police officer, also at a starting salary of $43,189.43. I make that motion.
We have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Nicholas is 24 years old and has a bachelor's degree from Montclair State in criminal justice. He's currently finishing his enlistment with the New Jersey National Guard, where he serves as an infantryman. He graduated Morris County Police Academy alternate route, holding the Bible as his father, Richard, who was a retired Sergeant First Class from New Jersey State Police, where he served as a commander of the Troop 18's unit. Nicholas played baseball and hockey while in school and still participates in an ice hockey league in his spare times.
I state your name.
I, Nicholas Hussey,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in the state of New Jersey,
and in the state of New Jersey,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
perform all the duties of a police officer
in the borough of Mountainside.
in the borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Close enough. There you go.
Congratulations. Welcome.
Last but not least, we have 136-2018, appointment of Kevin A. Pierre as a probationary police officer. Also have a starting salary of $43,189.43, and I make that motion as well.
We have a motion, we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Kevin is 30 years old and joined the U.S. Army upon his graduation from Orange High School in 2006. He served 1 year in the Republic of Korea at Yongsan, where he worked as a military police officer. After his service in Korea, he was assigned to the 10th Mountain Division at Fort Drum and served a total of 24 months in Iraq. He earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Berkeley College and will soon complete his master's degree program at John Jay in the summer of 2020. Kevin is married to his wife Courtney, and they're expecting their first child in June. Kevin comes to us from the Union County Sheriff's Department, where he served for 1.5 years as a sheriff's officer.
I state your name.
I, Kevin Pierre,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
Oh, sorry.
and justly,
And justly.
sorry about that, perform all of the duties
Perform all the duties
of a police officer
of a police officer in
of the Borough of Mountainside.
the Borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
There you go, pal.
Here we go.
Okay, you're legal.
Chief, all 4 officers for a picture. A class picture.
Can I have all 4 officers up for one picture real quick? For the newspaper as well? Good idea. Nope, I walked away with it.
And I'm sure all of you and your families would like to stick around for the rest of our council meeting. It's so invigorating, but we wouldn't be insulted if you guys didn't want to. If you want to depart, it's fine with us. Except the officers, they gotta stay, no.
Okay, the owners of the real estate in the Borough of Mountainside paid their real estate and sewer taxes by the way of check in an incorrect amount of $5 and under. Therefore, the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside and borough officials be and thereby authorized to cancel all such amounts on the tax and sewer accounts, whether owned by the borough or owned by the borough of $5 and under for the amount of, for the year of 2018.
Okay, we have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Oliver?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Payer?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, next we have Resolution 138-2018. This is a resolution which authorizes the chief financial officer to make some transfers, some budget transfers. The most notable ones in here is we're transferring monies from the police salary and wage line of $110,000 and also group insurance of $30,000. That's a direct result of the suspension of the 3 officers without pay, and that's going to be shifted to the legal line, which will increase that to $150,000. So I need someone to make that motion.
So moved.
Motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Payer?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 139-2018. Rachel?
This resolution provides that the Director of the Division of Local Government Services may approve the insertion of any special item of revenue in the budget of any county or municipality where such items should have been made available by law and the amount thereof was not determined at the time of the adoption of the budget. And said the Director may also approve the insertion of any item of appropriation for equal amount. The Borough of Mountainside hereby requests the Director of Division of Local Government Services to approve the insertion of an item of revenue for the budget year 2018 for the below amount sums of which the item is now available as a revenue form. This is from the Kids Recreation Trust Fund in the amount of $38,500.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
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 Next, we have Resolution 140-2018. Bob?
Yes, this is a resolution for the curbside recycling and disposal contract. It is a substantial increase because there's only one bidder. Same company has had it for the last few years. It'll be about $4.90 per residence per month to do 2 times a week pickup. They were the only company to bid on it. It's been a problem throughout the state of trying to find people to buy the recyclables for the commodities themselves are very low price, and they're having a hard time getting rid of them. So it's a problem facing the state of New Jersey everywhere. So we will work on trying to find a better solution. But right now, we're going to award the contract to Basso as written. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Andre?
Yes.
Sorry, Councilwoman Andre? Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fair?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 141-2018. Glenn?
Whereas Resolution 10-28-2018 authorized a professional service contract with John N. Post, a member of the firm Post Pollock, Goodsell, and Strockler, PA, for municipal attorney services, and whereas the value of these services was not to exceed $200,000 over the life of the contract, and whereas the contract amount was exceeded due to pending litigation, and now therefore be resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside that the professional service contract for the 2018 municipal attorney services hereby amended not to exceed $270,000.
We have a
So moved.
motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fair?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Yeah, next, we have Resolution 142-2018.
Yes, whereas Resolution 84-2018 authorized a professional service contract with a member of the firm of the Gibbons Firm for legal services, whereas the value of these services was not to exceed $150,000 over the life of the contract, and whereas the contract amount was exceeded due to pending litigation, and now therefore be resolved by the governing body in the Borough of New Jersey, Mountainside, New Jersey, that professional service contract for 2018 legal attorney service hereby amended not to exceed $270,000. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fair?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Both of these contract increases are a direct result of the tremendous amount of work that the Gibbons firm and the Post Pollock firm has done over the last 3 to 4 months in connection with the litigation. Next, we have Resolution 143-2018.
Resolution 143-2018 is an authorization for professional service contract with the William Mader firm. He's a member of Sabre LLC, legal attorney services. The value of these services was not to exceed $30,000, whereas due to pending litigation, it did go slightly beyond $30,000. This ordinance will allow for his services not to exceed $35,000. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fair?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
We next have 2 ordinances which were up on second reading. The first one is ordinance number 1270-2018. Bob?
Yes, this is an ordinance to amend certain salary ranges for borough employees, municipal employees. A lot of them are due to just percentage increase raises for their yearly contract increase, the police, et cetera. So this is just a range. It's not a actual number for each person. It's a range where they can be paid in case somebody leaves and there's a new replacement brought in at a different rate. That would make the contract good. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Oh, hold on. We have to open it up to public participation.
Seeing no public participation at this time, I move that session be closed.
So moved. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Yurgis?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next is ordinance number 1271-2018. This is a ordinance that will permit us to go for a special emergency appropriation in the amount not to exceed $200,000 to fund the preparation and execution of a complete program of reevaluation of the property taxes in the borough of Mountainside. This ordinance is necessary and a precursor to the next three ordinances where we actually fund the costs of the reevaluation. I need a motion for this ordinance.
So moved.
We need a second.
Second.
Now we're opening it up to public participation.
Mayor, if I could just add that the Union County Tax Board has required us to do the revaluation.
That's correct.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Margaret Hanlon, 240 Beechwood Court in Mountainside. Is that 200,000, is that the total that it'll cost to do the reappraisal?
It's actually a little bit less. The next ordinance, Resolution 145, 2018, and 145, 2018 are actually awarding the contracts. I think the total comes to about 187,000, I believe.
That will be for all the homes in Mountainside?
That's for all the homes, also for all the
Industry.
commercial properties, and it also is going to pay for a firm to review all the appraisals that are being done of the commercial properties so that we can hopefully avoid any tax appeals.
Okay.
Okay?
That's it.
And you'll get to see them in the next couple of resolutions. Any other public participation or questions? Got to come up if you want to ask a question. I'm sorry. You know who you are, but still.
Alice Cowell, 1417 Orchard Road, Mountainside. Who's asking you to do this? Because I have a home on Long Island, and I have to do it there also.
We were ordered by the Union County Tax Board to do it.
Okay, so everyone is doing it.
Well, we're on the list this year. Westfield was, Mountainside is, and Westfield is also
They're
on the
going to
list.
come into each of our homes?
They're supposed to, yes. But that's really for the next resolutions. This is just to appropriate the monies. Any other questions or comments?
Seeing no additional comments, I move that session be closed.
All in favor of closing it?
Aye.
So closed. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Yurgis?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 144-2018. Glenn?
This resolution will authorize the sale of $200,000 special emergency notes of the Borough of Mountainside in the County of Union, New Jersey, and providing for other matters in connection therewith. This is the funding mechanism for the previous ordinance. So moved.
We have a
Second.
motion, we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Yurgis?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 145-2018. Rachel?
This is the resolution that the Borough of Mountainside has been ordered by the County of Union Board of Taxation to perform the reevaluation of all property in the borough, which must be completed by October 1, 2019. The Borough of Mountainside must retain a competent appraisal firm to complete the reevaluation of all the taxable and exempt property within the limits of the borough and Mountainside. It's been determined that the value of this contract will exceed $17,500, and requests for proposals were solicited via the competitive contracting process in accordance with the NJSA 40A:11-4 and 3 requests for proposals were received on October 15, 2018. After review and evaluation of the proposals, Appraisal Systems from South Street in Morristown, New Jersey, proposes to perform the services outlined in the request for proposals in the amount of $153,000 and $153,800.
We have a motion.
Second.
We have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Burgess?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader?
Yes.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 146-2018. Renee?
Yes, this resolution allows Mountainside to retain a competent appraisal firm to complete the reevaluation of all taxable and exempt properties within the limits of Borough of Mountainside. Sterling DeSanto and Associates in Somerville, New Jersey is licensed by the state of New Jersey, is experienced, and meets all the requirements set forth by the borough, and this will be in the amount of $32,600.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
The total on the two contracts is $186,400. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Burgess?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader?
Yes.
Councilman Farrell?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 147-2018. Bob?
Yes, this is a department refund for a sewer overpayment tax for 269 Sheffield Street for $873.33. So moved.
We have a motion. We have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Burgess?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader?
Yes.
Councilman Farrell?
Yes.
Next, we have three motions. The first one is to approve a raffle application for Our Lady of Lourdes Church for an off-premise 50/50 draw raffle. All those in favor?
Aye.
So
Aye.
moved. Next, we have a request to approve a raffle application from the Mountainside Education Foundation for a on-premise 50/50 draw raffle, an on-premise draw raffle, and bingo. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Last one, we have the approval of a raffle application for the HSA of Holy Trinity for bingo. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Next, we have bills and claims.
Yes, we do. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following bills of the persons named and for the amounts stated below have been duly audited and found to be correct this 18th day of December 2018. The same be paid after council's review, if and when funds are available, that the mayor, council president, administrator, and treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for same. Total $299,337.39.
We have a motion. Do we have a second? I would just comment that I did see in the bills tonight a check for the Board of Education, which represents the $30,000 grant that we had applied for through Union County for them to reconstruct their playground. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Burgess?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader?
Yes.
Councilman Farrell?
Yes.
Okay, next we have any council comments?
I would just like to wish everybody a happy, healthy holiday season, as well as a very healthy and prosperous new year.
Second.
Anyone else?
I would like to just say, it was, if anybody attended the Christmas tree lighting this year, again, it was a really good event. Thanks to the beautiful Mountainside Committee who redid the lights. The tree looks fantastic, and also the menorah lighting was a fun event. There was a decent amount of people there. I think they had a couple conflicts with it, but I think it'll keep getting more people showing up each time. But it was a nice event. And one more thing, we applied for the New Jersey Tree Recovery Grant. So around May 1st, we'll be getting 1,000 seedlings around 24 inches tall to give out to the community. We put in for the grant, we'll hopefully be getting the trees, so the Public Works Department will go down and pick them up some designated area at the New Jersey Forestry Commission, which is run by the DEP, and then we'll have a day where we'll ask volunteers from groups and maybe Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, et cetera, to hand out trees. So anybody who wants a tree for their property, they'll give us a wide variety of different trees that are good for growing in this area. I mean, there's a lot of trees being taken down by various storms, so it might be a good time to get a free tree and start replanting Mountainside. So we'll give you more information on that when it comes along. So.
The only prohibition will be you can't plant them within 15 feet of a road, for obvious reasons. Any other council comments? Okay, next we have audience participation. Gotta come forward, Todd.
Greetings.
You gotta first come over and state your name and address, Todd.
Greetings, everybody. Todd Evans, 1487 Coles Avenue. Mountainside, I'm here on behalf of beautiful Mountainside tonight, and I have a handout for all of you, too. I think it would be... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Todd.
Enlargements of the drawings that you have. So you know us from, beautiful Mountainside. We formed about 2 years ago as a grassroots organization to sort of help the town. We realize you guys are busy running the town and doing all the things that takes to do. And we wanted to take this opportunity, sort of hated to do it before the holidays, but time is sort of the essence, and talk about the corner property on the corner of Mountain Avenue and New Providence Road. It's a property that's in serious, I guess, I don't want to say disrepair, but it's obviously unsightly. And it's one of the original reasons this group formed to begin with. And we wanted to present, there's not much you can do about privately owned property, of course, but we wanted to sort of charge the town with trying to think a little big and a little bit out of the box of the normal running of the town. And so we came up with 2 plans for that property. We have, I guess I should start off with saying one of the great things about Mountainside is it's rural Mountainside. It's a borough, it's not a town. And like I tell my friends from the city, I'm like, just get on Route 22, go to the first traffic light, make a right, and I'm at the top of the hill. And because of that, and keeping that sort of theme of rural Mountainside, the founders, we don't have sidewalks, don't have a lot of lighting. It's what I love about our town. And it's sort of, some of my friends say it's benign neglect, but I really think it was intentional, and it's kept our town as a really lovely place to be. And we want to we're just about to face with this new development with the Barnes track, which is, some significant development in our town, and we've had Route 22 developed. And so we know the town will have some funds from that, and we thought it might be a great opportunity for the town to be a little proactive and preserve some open space as well as help beautify Mountainside at the same time. We're proposing a park. It's called Levi Corey Park, named after the house that was there that's now moved on Constitution Plaza. And we've come up with 2 just drawings. These are just really simple drawings to give you an idea. It's of what could be done with that property. So this one is just a real simple plan for what could be done. And it's basically working off of what we have already. So there's already 2 entrances from the old properties, one from the old bookstore and the old Levi Corey house, actually. And it preserves some green space. And we also think, one thing our town doesn't really have is a place to gather. It's down at the town hall right next to Route 22. We love our tree lighting, but we often think it would be sort of nice to bring those people all the way downtown to sort of help our businesses at the same time. So we envision that there could be another town tree at this property. And it's actually 2 lots, and so we just took it, and these are, like I said, just schemes to show what could be done. The first one is just really simple, because we know towns often don't have a lot of maintenance and a lot of things to make things happen. So this might be a project that's going to take some time, but what we're charging the town with is to seek out and to purchase that property. It's been for sale. It's currently for sale right now. And we have reached out to the developers. They are willing to sell it for a reasonable price to the town, so it is available. And but the reason we're coming today is that that sign is up there. Someone could purchase it tomorrow, so it's just something that we want the town to actively consider. We do trust your judgment, and Beautiful Mountainside is really here to help and assist you. And if this is something that the town wants to pursue, we think it would be a really great accomplishment for our town. It does, just to get to the point of the, it does 3 things for our town. One, it prevents unwanted development on that corner. So think of all the things that could be there that we might not want. So it would definitely prevent that. It adds a little extra overflow parking, so that really helps our business community. I don't know, pretty much every Friday night I'm at Public House, and if you get there at 7:30, I'm scrambling for a parking space. And then it gives a place to gather in town. And we just think it might be a new focal point. And what's really amazing, I think everybody sort of knows it, landscaping is sort of taken off, so you could do almost anything with that property, quite frankly. So you can go from something really simple that I think our town could do and accomplish pretty easily, or you could do something complex. And this is a much more complex drawing, just to give the town an idea of what could be done. So it's just shows some parking only on one side. This is actually from it's taken off of a schematic. I have a much more detailed, like 20-page thing of what this park could look like, based on a pocket park that this company did in Boston that was a similar size, and it's very woodsy. It has that trailside, sort of mountainside theme to it, but it's just an idea. It's just an idea. Nothing can be done with any of this if you don't purchase the property. And there's not many opportunities in towns with capital to do that, but we are going to have some capital from the barge track, and so we just think it's an absolutely really good use for the public, and it's a way that the whole town can sort of benefit from that development versus just the developers and so forth. So just so that everyone can see. So this one's a little different, but it's really detailed, and if you actually see the pictures behind it, it could be you could really do anything with landscaping today. So we just want to be proactive in making suggestions to the town. And then the other thing that I would say is, I read the paper every day. I'm always reading about all the grants for open space that I see every other town getting. And so there are plenty of funds available. We don't see this as a project that could be done overnight, but we see as stage 1, if the town ultimately thinks it's a good idea to purchase the property, then we could probably do a mini cleanup of the property so that it's at least acceptable for most residents. And then ultimately the third stage would be seeking funds and actually implementing some type of consensus as to actually what to do with it. And we see that obviously done as a group effort with the town council, maybe the planning board. Beautiful Mountainside would love to assist. So that's the purpose tonight. Most of the people here are in favor. We did not call out the troops. But one other thing I want to say about our group is we have 22 members. We have some in their 20s and we have some in their 70s. And it's a really great representation of Mountainside from all over. Before we pursued this, we also had everyone reach out to all the people that we knew just to see, like, hey, what do people think about something like that? There was not one person that didn't think it was an eyesore, that was in need of something, and that would support it. And if you guys move forward in that, we will certainly move forward to help and bring the troops if we need to. So we just want to present it to you. We think it's just a nice little proposal before the holidays.
I think it's a great idea. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to take the opportunity, though, to commend Beautiful Mountainside. The tree lighting, the tree looks fantastic. I see the planters down on Main Street in Mountainside. They're really very nice and colorful, and you guys keep up with with the different seasons, and we really appreciate that. You know, I was driving Saturday morning, and I was coming down 22, and I went under the underpass by Mountain Avenue, and I see this guy in a yellow rain slicker with a garbage bag. I'm saying, what is this, some bum picking up trash, picking up cans so he can recycle them? And I look back, and it's Todd out there cleaning up Mountainside like he does all the time. So Todd, we want to thank you for your efforts, and really the efforts of the whole community. I did see something today come out of the legislature where they're actually considering releasing more funds for open space. So certainly this is a very timely presentation, because you know there is money available, green space, blue space, and now I'm not sure what they're going to call this new type of space. So we'll certainly take it up and consider it. But thank you for the presentation.
And Mayor, I just want to comment. I'm a member of the group, and you know, it's a great group of people, and I think they're trying to come up with great ideas for Mountainside. And like you said, this is not a big representation of the troops that could come out if they need to for support, but I just want to tell you, support this group. So.
Thank you.
You got to come up with Laos if you want to say something. Are you dying to skip there?
Every time?
Every time.
Alice Cowell, 1417 Orchard Road, Mountainside. I moved here in 1995, and that one little plot of land, I wondered, what was that all about? Years later, we find out about Levi Corey House being sold. The Historic Committee put our heads together, we purchased it, and 5 years later, we had a dedication last week. I want you to know, you do your part, we'll do ours. Mountainside is a great town to live in. We're proud of it, and we want to make it better. It needs to be better. That corner, my family lives on the west side, in Westfield, near Terrace Place. My daughter's neighbor said, Alice, when the bulldozer thing was on the property, my God, what is Mountainside doing? One phone call, guess what? It was removed. We can do what we need to do. We want to do it. Please help us.
And there was a wonderful dedication at the Levi Corey House. It really was. The house looks like a brand new house. The way it's decorated on the inside, the 4 windows that got dedicated. It's really a tribute to some of the people in Mountainside that are the true grassroots. So it was a great job.
Linda Condrillo, Wood Valley Road. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to council members Messler and Pater, and a special thanks to Bob. Bob's been a member of our beautification committee from the get-go, and he's been in the trenches. On Earth Day, you could see him in a yellow vest too, and we picked up a lot of trash on Earth Day back in April, and Bob was a big part of that. And he's also strung the lights on the tree himself. Those bulbs that we added last year, I think we had some more refurbishing this year. But he's also lobbied, I know, here on our behalf for the new trash can tops for the downtown, which were, you know, I have a thing about garbage, and cleanliness is next to godliness, and I know he did that. So we want to thank the council for getting that too. He's a great liaison, and I want to thank your support also for our fundraising, our one and only fundraising, our Halloween party. I know we saw a lot of you at that, and we appreciate that. The intersection that we're talking about here, I think really intersections by nature need to be slowed down. We go very fast through intersections, and that's why we see a lot of, you know, crashes and whatever. It's just, I think if we've got something to notice to slow the energy down, this will be a really positive thing for our town. And the fact that we'd like to call it the Levi Corey Park and have it a sort of a dedication to the children of the town, I think is very fitting because of the very nature of the space that was originally intended for, which was the original children's country home. That was the Levi Corey house. I think you probably know the history about that. So I think it's really fitting. I think it's a great idea, and we look forward to your support.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
Anyone else? Okay. Oh.
Tina Almeida, 237 South Fork Road. I just want to understand more about the revaluation. Are we going to have any community outreach to understand how the whole process is going to occur?
I believe so. Once now that the firm's been hired, you'll be getting some literature on what the process is. Basically, they're going to be trying to go into each house to do an evaluation. I believe they have to make at least 3 attempts. I don't want to speak for them. I know that they will put out some literature as to exactly what the process is.
Would it benefit in having like a town meeting just to get people's comfort level?
Once we get the information, we'll be at whatever public meeting we get it, and before the process starts, we'll do something like that. Yes,
Right.
It's a great idea.
And obviously after the fact, there might be some concerns or, disputes regarding the valuation. Is there a process?
It's going to be a process where you can go and meet with, I'm not sure if it's the tax assessor or the company that did the evaluation. You'll be able to go and challenge the reevaluation. There is a process for that.
And the new developments that are being, that are put in place and the new one coming up with the Barnes track, is that taken into consideration, or is that as it gets its COs, how's the tax assessment on that?
Well, what will happen is there's if the houses have COs, then they'll be part of the reevaluation. If they don't, then there's a ratio between what the market value is and what the assessed value is, and that'll just become a fraction. The purpose of the reevaluation, though, is to bring all of the assessments up to the market value of the property. So if a house sold for X, that's probably going to be what the assessment is. And just because, so everyone understands, just because your assessment goes up, the tax rate will be adjusted accordingly.
Right.
So that doesn't mean that your taxes are going to go up. The tax rate is in all likelihood going to go down because all the assessed values are going up. But it's still going to be approximately the same taxes.
But that decision won't be made until the full evaluation is done by October, I guess,
That's
is when your
correct.
proposal is going to put together.
That's correct.
Okay.
We'll base our tax rate on the existing assessments at the time that we set the rate.
And then at that time, I guess you'll distribute out, or is that proposed to the Union County first, and then
No,
the townspeople will?
To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure of the process.
Right.
I believe you'll get a letter from the appraisal company telling you what they appraised the property at, and in that letter, there'll be a process for you to appeal that. I believe that that's how it works.
Would there be an
Mayor,
opportunity?
which will start, you'll get a letter from the appraisal
Right.
company saying your property has been appraised at X dollars.
Mm-hmm.
If you disagree with this appraisal, then you can make an appointment to come and see the appraisal company. It'll be here at Borough Hall, and you can just call up, make an appointment, and come down and explain if you disagree with the appraised valuation, why, and then it'll be up to them as to what response they will make.
Right. And it would be difficult for an individual to determine whether they agree or disagree with the appraisal unless they have full visibility into the assessment of the other properties. Is there transparency in that, or how would that go about to allow for an individual to determine whether or not they feel that they've been properly assessed?
Certainly, if you decide to come down and talk with the appraisal company about the appraisal on your property, the valuation that they're suggesting for your property, you would have every opportunity to ask them for questions about how they came to that appraisal, how they, the value at which they are suggesting for other properties in the neighborhood or comparable properties, et cetera. So it's a dialogue that each resident is entitled to have with the company that is doing the revaluation.
In my understanding, in the current law, there's a certain time frame before you can contest an evaluation or your tax assessment. And how does this fit into your new, if it's finished in October, I'm assuming it's going to go forward to your 2020, right? Because
Correct.
2019.
That's when we're required to have it by 2020.
Yeah. Is that where the October deadline is making a determination for how your budget's going to go in? So there's going to be a short time frame for, individual owners to be able to come in and contest
I
before?
think you're talking about two things. Number one.
Sure, I probably am.
Is to contest what the appraisal company is setting the value at. Then, when you get the assessment card, we get those little cards every
Right.
year, there's a period of time in which you can go and appeal that assessment. So actually, you'll get two chances
Okay.
to
Got it.
appeal it. But if the process works properly, you'll be satisfied with the evaluation the first time, and you won't have to appeal it once you get the card.
Right.
But you're going to get more information about this.
Okay.
All right.
Again, I think it would be helpful. I know that, there's a lot of people that probably will be concerned to kind of get, once you guys get your, understandings, to kind of have an outreach. But maybe I'm wrong.
Good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, unless there's no one else, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year, and we need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Okay, meeting, what? Oh, wait, we're going into executive. Forgot. Okay, whereas the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey permits the public to be excluded from certain matters to be discussed by the governing body, and whereas the mayor and council desire to discuss, I believe it's litigation, which is a matter where the exclusion of the public is permitted, whereas public disclosure of the results of this discussion will be made as soon as the matter has been resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the aforesaid matter shall be discussed in closed session on adoption of this resolution, which is basically pending litigation. So we're going into executive. Thank you, everyone.
Right.